Thank you for downloading and streaming and voting and polls and drafts and everything. Look, it's the EDP, Collective Discussion Podcast. I'm Eclectic. I'm here with DeMarco275.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, y'all?
And we here with another draft, man. It's no reason to preamble and get in there, get in a lot of stuff. You clicked on it, you know what the title is. We're drafting 80s running backs, fresh off the 90s running backs. But this one, whew, this one. I had the first pick. Without further ado, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go. This is the Eclectic Discussion Podcast, 80s running backs fantasy draft. Listen, much like when we drafted the Fantasy Crushers, Mel hasn't sat down yet. He hasn't even been to the makeup trailer. 1989, Oklahoma State. Barry Sanders. Listen, Mel hasn't even brought out his credentials. He ain't even got on the lot yet. But
he's like, here we go again. He did this to me last week too.
yeah. My bad, man.
Man, hey, it's totally understandable. Totally understandable. You gotta go with the guy, man. Woo. Sucks because he's pretty much the best on the board.
Now we know where people would think you would go for your second pick, but I'm here to tell you, Marion Butts was fucking incredible. And if you take him, I'm gonna be ruined.
Yeah, I'm sure. So obviously, with you taking Barry, I gotta go with the most popular running back of the '80s, which is pretty obvious. He went to a HBCU, a black college, Jackson State, and they called him the Sweetness. So I'm gonna go with Walter Payton of the Chicago Bears in my first pick.
Walter Payton.
Yes, sir.
Walter Payton. That is incredible. The War Room. I've never seen elderly black women do somersaults before. The War Room is going crazy. They're so happy about your pick.
Elderly women is flipping, bro.
Yeah, I think it was Carol from accounting. She just pulled off a triple Lindy without the pool.
Ibuprofen on deck for later. Ice packs.
Hey, listen. The card is in. My bad, Mel. The card is in. 1986 draft out of the College of Auburn. Ladies and gentlemen, we gotta go Bo Jackson.
Oh, wow. Bo knows this and Bo knows that.
I think we just won, ladies and gentlemen.
Dang, that's about as strong as you can possibly go with your second pick possible.
I thought so.
Dang it. Whew. So the War Room's over here just kind of in disbelief because we thought we may have been able to pull that one off, but I don't know what we were thinking. I might have to put somebody on administrative leave for that foul, that screw up. So, with our second pick here, we're going to play it safe and we're going to play racking up yardage here.
Okay.
And we're gonna go with the guy that played for my brother's favorite team and still is his favorite team, the Los Angeles Rams. They were at the time. Eric Dickerson with our second pick.
Eric Dickerson, along with Michael Cage, the best curls in professional sports.
Shiny.
Yes.
Definitely Soul Glow.
He had all of the activator.
All of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can't believe how the draft is falling for us. Looking around in disbelief. You're right. Carol gonna need to calm down. Get some icy hot. Everybody's high fiving. What we're gonna do with the third pick of the 80s running backs fantasy draft, Team Clark is going to go. We're looking at Bo and anyone who's played Tecmo Bowl. No, he had a running mate for a while. 1982, USC. Marcus Allen, ladies and gentlemen. We're going Marcus
Allen. Ouch.
Ouch. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a body blow. There's been a hit.
Oh man, it's looking strong over there. Okay. So we're over here putting our heads together to come up with this third pick. Still got some great options out there. Just trying to even the playing field as much as possible. So what we're gonna do to kind of even it out with the Oklahoma and and that era of backs in the late 80s coming out of college.
Oh.
We're gonna go Buffalo Bills star back Thurman Thomas with our third pick. We're gonna go Thurman Thomas.
That was a strong pick. That's we were looking at that for our next pick. We kind of thought you were gonna go another way. We definitely thought you were going to go another way, but you did not. That was a good pivot. Listen, we have a very famous and a very legendary team so far, and what we're going to do with the fourth pick, we're going to take a running back who basically, how do you say, one team sacrificed their entire future for. He was drafted out of Georgia in 1985. And boy, did it take a lot of picks to get him off the team that drafted him. We're going for Herschel Walker.
Oh. And one thing I want to always do is thank Herschel Walker because he actually created our championship run. I appreciate you forever for that, bro.
Well, yeah.
That
You didn't appreciate enough to draft him, though.
True. Good point. Woo! Wow, that's a strong four you got over there. So what I'm gonna do is go one of the most solid guys that played on the best team in the 80s.
Okay. This is what we thought you were gonna go your last pick. Okay.
Go Roger Craig from the San Francisco 49ers with our fourth pick.
This is who we thought you were going to pick instead of Thurman. Well done. So, really, at this point, with the way that our team is put together, my last pick could be the Hamburglar, and I could win this, I think. But what we're gonna do with this last pick, is if you know, then you know pick.
Okay.
And personally, one of my favorite running backs to ever run the back. But if you know, you know. If you know the 1987 draft, if you know this nickname, the Nigerian Nightmare, Christian Okoye. Yeah, there we go. And that's how we're going to end the draft.
That was my next pick. I was hoping he was overlooked. we're in the war room is in a panic here because that was going to be a sleeper that's been taken away from us. So he has the legends and the sleeper too.
Yes.
Oh wow. Whew, okay, so what I'm gonna have to do is for our fifth pick. Whew, this is gonna be a tough one because a lot of people might not know how good this guy was. But I need you guys to do some research here.
Everybody knows how good Ickey Woods was. Go ahead.
So with our last pick of the 80s back draft, maybe a shocker to some, but this guy was a monster. And I think he led his team to a championship also. He did over the Miami Dolphins. I think. Mistake me if I'm wrong. But we're going to go with number 44 from the Washington Redskins, John Riggins, for our fifth pick.
We're pretty sure that John Riggins was a 70s draft.
Oh, really?
We're pretty sure that John Riggins was drafted in the 70s.
But like, was a majority of his career in the 80s, or was it like early 80s and that was it?
We're pretty sure that because he was born in 49. Now, unless you mean Gerald Riggs, but John Riggins.
Yeah, John Riggins played in the Super Bowl against Marcus Allen in '83.
John Riggins was the 6th pick in the 1971 NFL draft.
Wow, so he was at the end of his career when he played in that one. Okay. Damn, I didn't know he played in the league that long. Cool. Okay, so I got a replacement for him. If we're not going John Riggins, we're gonna go Oklahoma Heisman winner that played in the early 80s and a couple years. Very great running back from the Detroit Lions. We're gonna go Billy Sims with the fifth pick. Billy Sims. Yep.
I'm not even gonna look up when Billy Sims was drafted. I'll let you have him and another player, because that is not how we thought that you were gonna end. Now, are you sure that is your last pick?
Yes. Let's see here. Let me make sure everything's everything. We're the war room, so over here we're talking everything out.
Yeah, before we turn off the lights.
Yeah, he was in 1980. He was the number one pick of the draft in 1980.
Okay.
The very first pick.
All right, we're gonna turn off the lights on this draft. We just want to make sure that he got the last pick that he wanted.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Billy Sims.
All right. Look, ladies and gentlemen, what a draft. Let me do a recap. Team DeMarco, Sweetness, Walter Payton, Eric Dickerson, Thurman Thomas, so underrated. One of the best running backs, period. It's very underrated. Let him find his helmet. Roger Craig, also underrated. And Billy Sims. Hey, Billy. Team Clack. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, Marcus Allen, Herschel Walker, and the Nigerian Nightmare, Christian Okoye.
Whoa.
So listen, you're gonna get a chance to vote on these. We know what's about to happen, but let's just make it official. If you had another pick, anybody else was on your list?
Probably would have went. Started to get a little thin after that as far as actual 80s backs. So I probably would have went with a sleeper. I like this guy back when he played. He's very underrated too. Great back. But he was the original Kurt Warner that played for the Seattle Seahawks. Would have went with Kurt Warner.
See, you said that is thin. See, on my side, Ickey Woods, James Brooks, shouts to the Bengals. Ernest Biner.
Oh wow, the Browns.
Freeman McNeil.
Yeah.
When I went Christian Okoye, you could have went Barry Word.
Oh yeah, Barry Word for the Chiefs. Yeah, Barry Word. Hey,
Marion Butts. Marion Butts was
Chargers,
a beast
right?
for the Chargers.
Right.
Dalton Hilliard.
I forgot about Dalton Hilliard too.
Neil Anderson for the Bears.
Yep, Otis Anderson too, right?
O.J. Anderson. Yeah,
Yep.
it was some people out there.
There's a couple guys out there. Yeah, there's a couple people out there.
But you know, they weren't the Nigerian Nightmare. Listen, if you want, man, please you take some time to try to persuade people to, I don't know, be comatose and vote for you. I don't know what kind of brain dead people are gonna vote for this thing. But listen, there might be big, huge Walter Payton fans out there. So I mean, please go ahead.
Yeah, so we're gonna pretty much let Walter and Eric carry the weight on this one. A lot of people always put them in the discussion as the GOATs, along, you know, the best ever, along with Jim Brown and your guy, your first pick, Barry and Emmett, of course. So Walter was good, man, and he led that Super Bowl shuffle team, and then of course we got Eric, the Curl Master, and you know, I just think we got a solid squad there, up and down. It's gonna be a tough feat to pull off. Definitely David versus Goliath here, but we'll see what happens.
That was well said. I'm gonna say nothing. You know the vibes on this one. With that being said, we're gonna get out of here. There's more drafts. We got so many ideas. We got so many more drafts to come up, and he'll be able to get his win back eventually. But in the meantime, in between time, thank you for listening. Thank you for downloading. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate you.
With your wrinkled pussy, I can't be your lover.